right, so now say you're working on a system that you have, 25, 30, 40 lights, and they're bigger lights, and you have a lot more wattage. So say you have 40 lights and they're each using 5 watts each, that's 200 watts. Well, all of a sudden, a 120 watt and 150 watt transformer is not going to be big enough. So you're going to have to upgrade it to something like this, which is like a 300 watt transformer. Now, you'll see a lot of these with older systems that are 600, 900, 1200 watt transformers, which are huge. But that was mainly for halogen systems. With an LED system, you rarely are going to need to get over 300 watts. But with something like this, now you can fit more lights on it. And the other thing you'll usually find with these is they'll have more than one tap on it. So they'll have a 12 volt and a 15 volt tap, sometimes a 13, sometimes a 14 volt tap, and have multiple ones. And all that's for is so now instead of having to fit all 3 of your wires into one tap, you can go and separate them. So you can have one line that's maybe a little bit closer coming off that 12 volt tap, then you can have another line of lights coming off your 15 volt tap that maybe goes a little bit further. And again, because you're starting at 15 volts, you can afford to lose more voltage down that line, have more voltage drop, and still have those lights work properly. It's not like a halogen system where you really have to do the math and figure out how far you're running those lights and how many bulbs are on each line. With LED, it just makes it very simple because each one of those lights is using a very small wattage to operate that light. So this is just an example of a bigger transformer now. Again, all the different manufacturers have their version, but they're basically the same. You're going to find multiple taps and they're just a little bit bigger. So if you're looking at 30, 40 lights, this is probably the transformer that you